Ian Blackburn here. I'm here to tell you about a very special gathering. Every once in a while, I really push it out there. Take a look at the landscape across the country. We are basically alone doing events at this caliber, at this level, at this iteration. Very proud of this effort. I want to encourage you to get involved if it's right for you. This is just something extraordinary, and kind of one of those life moments. Call it a bucket list, whatever you want to call it. Having dinner at a Michelin three-star restaurant is an event. And we pull together 8 wines for 8 guests with 8 courses. Each course is developed around the wine. Chef Michael Chimarusti will be putting it together, and you will be floored at the delicious offering that we get to enjoy. Private room, the 3 stars rating. There's only 2 restaurants in Los Angeles with 3 stars, and they are a pricey fare to go and enjoy. And you buy the wines off their list, and it's going to cost you even more. Our dinner is kind of a value, and let me show you why. The chef, he's got an incredible resume. He will be there performing basically for us. And the sommelier, David, uses our wines, works with the chef, alters the course, the food just for our occasion. We'll start off with champagne and caviar, tasting Krug 1990, and we get to taste 75 as well. When the event sells out, we'll taste all the wines that we'll show here. If we only sell 6, we may skip one of these Krugs, but the idea is to taste legends. The 90, arguably one of the greatest wines ever made, could go head to head with one of the greatest vintages in Champagne, 1975, and this is a unicorn bottle. Okay, I don't even know what to expect. 75 was an outstanding wine. Now, 50 years old, we're going to check it out and discuss. Tardonia, probably with some seafood oriented dish. Gruyere. Have you ever had Gruyere? 100% Viognier. Remarkable. Remarkable. Owned by LVMH. Just absolutely at the pinnacle of its category. Gruyere is sublime, and I've had it with some great food. It's that's when you want to have this. This is not a cocktailing wine. This is a wine to go with amazing cuisine, and that's why we're having it here. Let's make a list of the greatest Chardonnays ever made, and this one will be on it. Bitard Montrachet 2018, Domaine Leflevre, Grand Cru, very pricey. On a wine list, this would probably be approaching $5,000 a bottle. We'll be having it with dinner. The Sangiovese course. This is a incredibly gifted bottle of wine. Not our most expensive wine of the night, but one of the greatest wines ever made, per Carlo. And if you've never had it before, come and share it with me. I always look forward to opening a bottle of Per Carlo. Mouton Rothschild, 1982. Of course, we have to have a Bordeaux with the dinner. We're going to have an A5 Wagyu course. Why not have it with arguably the greatest Bordeaux ever made? And that is such a statement to make. But this wine received 5 100-point scores. And all of them said, maybe the greatest Mouton ever made. That's what we're going to have. Maybe this is my argument for one of the greatest Cabernets ever made in California. A few months back, we had a Petrus dinner, and we had a bottle of Dominus 94 in that dinner, and we tasted all the wines blind. And guess what? Everyone thought the 94 Dominus was the Petrus, and it was the best wine on the table. And 94 is incredible. Come and enjoy it with me. Reyes. When somebody were to ask me, corner me, and say, Ian, what's the greatest wine you've ever had? Guess what my answer is? Chateau Reyes. This is the pinnacle of Chateauneuf de Pape. Maybe the 2000 vintage isn't the greatest Reyes ever made, but uh, the 85 and the 90 are very unicorny. And I've got a bottle of 2000, greatest producer, and then this is the next generation making Reyes. And I do think the 2000 may be his greatest wine. That's an argument I'd love to have with someone. We'll finish with the Chem. The perfect 100-point scoring 2022 is not only utterly perfect, but so enjoyable in its youth. And we'll have an array of desserts at Providence restaurant. It is a remarkable evening, intimate, great conversation, incredible service. Donato will be there taking care of us. The private room, sommelier David, Chef Chimarusti. The restaurant's firing on all cylinders. Join us. We've got a couple of spots left for the greatest wines ever made dinner. Learnaboutwine.com, sign up there, make the deposit, and then we'll send you the final invoice. And we thank you for listening.